Okay guys, it's Troy Francis and I'm coming at you from Riga in Latvia. So what if she doesn't respond to your messages? Or she does respond, but she doesn't respond in a timely fashion and you're waiting for hours, waiting by the phone, staring at the phone, willing that WhatsApp to come out with another message for you from her, and it doesn't. Okay, so what then? What do you do? And what's the reason for it? Well, frankly, the reason is probably she's not that interested, or she's talking to somebody else, okay? And what you need to realize in the modern dating arena is that most women, most of the time, are going to be talking to several guys at once. It's not just going to be you on the agenda, okay? There's going to be other guys that she's having these conversations with, okay? Other guys that perhaps she's dating, maybe even, shock horror, other guys that she is sleeping with. These are guys that she's met through Tinder, through Bumble, through the dating apps, through Seeking, maybe, at the nightclub, at the bar, even in the daytime, whatever. And that is just the reality of modern life. Now, if she is not responding to you particularly rapidly, then guys will say, well, what could I say, or what could I have done, or what could this mean, and blah, blah, blah. You know, you've just got to get real. You've got to get real. You've got to man up. You've got to recognize that the dating marketplace is pretty cruel. It's Darwinian. It's about survival of the fittest. And look, if she's probably more into somebody else than you. You are probably her backup, okay? Which sucks, but a little bit of Depeche Mode here. Listen. Wrong. Depeche Mode, great song. Which sucks, but ultimately, we've got to get hip. We've got to get hip to what's going on. We've got to just, man up and get used to it. And this is how the dating scene is now. This is why, okay, the person who is the least needy in any interaction has the most power. All right, because really, what you need to do is, and this is the Zen awareness that I have garnered after 20 odd years of being, well, no, actually it's longer than that. It's like nearly 3 decades worth of being in the dating scene. The one undeniable truth that I have uncovered and internalized is that the less you give a damn, the better off you are, okay? You need to work on getting yourself to a point where you just don't really care that much what happens with this particular girl. Now, there's various ways of doing this. One of them is just getting old. So you literally just don't care. You literally just don't give a damn anymore. And that's a wonderful place to be, believe me. But the other way of doing it, which is maybe a little bit more realistic for younger viewers, is having abundance. You've got to play the game as it is played. And the way that the game is played is that people are talking to multiple other people at the same time until, obviously if you decide to become monogamous, you decide to become exclusive with this girl, you say to her, you make a commitment, you guys are going to be monogamous, whatever. Okay, fine, you should maintain that commitment. You should do what you said. You should be as good as your word. But up until that point, the truth of the matter is that, she's definitely playing the game. She's definitely talking to other dudes. All right, and if you're not talking to other girls, then really more fool you, because you are operating, as Rollo Tomassi might say, by the old set of books. The old set of books, the old idea, the old sort of expectation perhaps was, all right, we're dating, or we're talking, we are kind of getting to know one another. So the expectation, therefore, is that we are only talking to one another, and that's it. That expectation is no longer there. If that ever existed, it certainly doesn't exist now, okay? And the more store that you set on her being sort of like faithful, being like only talking to you and we're going to see where this goes and blah, 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 the more you're setting yourself up for failure and hurt and disappointment, okay? So, accept the game as it is, look around you, see what people are doing, see how people are operating, right? None of this stuff is hidden. It's all happening out there in plain sight. So figure out what's going on and just play the game accordingly, okay? Don't get too hung up on one individual woman until such a point as you guys are actually in a serious relationship together, if that's where it goes, if that's where you want to take it. recognize that, you know, never put all your eggs in one basket, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just keep it real. Keep meeting other people. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Don't put all your money on red or black. And you know, keep your options open, and you will find that you will be less needy. And ironically, then you will attract girls to you in a more magnetic way. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now because it's getting very cold and windy out here. But hope you enjoyed the video. Do hit subscribe. If you want to talk to me about your dating life, get on a call with me, then you can do that. There's a Calendly link below. Grab my collection of 11 books about dating, the dating marketplace, etc. It's called Renegade Dating Blueprint. Again, the link is below. I'll see you guys again very soon. Troy Francis from Riga, Latvia, signing out.